bring all of your awareness to one place. That place that's occupied by your physical body. So become aware of the location of your body and tune out from all other locations. The awareness is a spiritual power. Wherever we place our awareness, we're giving life, we're giving sustenance, we're increasing development and intelligence. So bring your awareness to the source that's creating it. Realize that you, the awareness, are created by life. You don't create life, life creates you. And so surrender to the life that creates you. You get to create in thought, in speech, and in action. But life itself is created for you by the one who knows how. So surrender to that one by not creating with your awareness any thoughts, speech, or action, just by being yourself within yourself in peace. Once we start creating with thought, speech, or action, then the awareness becomes vulnerable. And so to allow the awareness to recover, to realize its power, to return to its natural glory, we go back to a state where the awareness is not vulnerable. And that state is the state of silence. The awareness simply being aware of its own existence, without using its power to manifest anything at all. In that state, the awareness and what it's aware of unite as one. And from there comes realization. The realization that everything you've ever experienced, you yourself created with your awareness. It was your own interpretation that caused all your experiences. And so if we can cleanse the awareness from any negative associations that might trigger it into being aware of the negative potential of life. Once we clear the awareness, then it will naturally only draw kindness. So the more the awareness is exposed to unhealthy elements within creation, to ill will amongst humanity, to attributes that have gone sour and manifest as anger and bitterness. Those elements will create an impulse within the awareness to interpret life in a way that's unfriendly. And that interpretation is the source of all our psychological suffering. So allow your awareness to heal by reminding it the simplicity of the truth, by returning to your home, your source, your true nature, the nature you discover when you're only receiving life. You're not using the life force to create anything. So in a different way, we might say, allow the life force to realize itself by simply getting out of the way. You get out of the way by not having any opinions about what's happening based on the anecdotal experiences that have been experienced by you so far. So allow life to teach you its nature, and don't try to teach life what it's supposed to be. Because life has a much bigger plan for you than you can imagine based on your experience. Your experience didn't take into account the magnitude and the intelligence of your real nature. So in order for the awareness to heal, so that we can gain more access to our own potential, so that we can gain more kindness from the life force that we are, we unite the awareness as one, so that it can realize itself for what it really is. Our awareness runs from certain thoughts and experiences, and it runs towards others based on events that happened randomly throughout our history. And so we want to teach our awareness to remain on the side of good, regardless of what's taking place inside of us or outside of us. To never forget its real master, to never forget who it's working for. Who it's working for is the life force that resides within our hearts. And that life force has a very subtle, very complex nature. That life force can only be properly served by one who is designated his life to serving it, because society at large doesn't care much about that life force, takes it for granted. So allow yourself to become aware of the nature of your awareness, so that you can learn how to best serve your own life force. And this life force can be found when we are completely united. Because this life force is the common denominator in every cell of our body, in every organ and in every limb. Even though it manifests as different powers in each organ and in each limb, in essence, the life force is one united life force in all the organs and in all the limbs. And the awareness is the one that organizes the functions of all these portions of our life force. So in order to unite all of our organs, need to surrender to the greater good of the organism, of the entire body, of the spirit that resides in the body, of the soul that created the body, the intelligence that knows how to create a body and did so for you personally, and is still there maintaining that body. So as we unite, we become one with that intelligence. And that intelligence is the one that taught us everything that we know. A human being cannot teach us. A human being can only create an environment or try to give over information that based on how we interpret it, we will learn something from that experience. And so the one who's teaching us is the intelligence inside of us that's interpreting the words that are being told to us and the experiences that we're having. As we unite as one, we unite with this intelligence that has been teaching us everything we know ever since we were born. And this intelligence has infinite potential because it is a portion of the infinite intelligence that created the universe. It is directly linked to that intelligence that created the universe so that we can grow continuously on the spectrum as we approach the infinite intelligence that created life, so that we can unite with our source, so that we can appreciate the wonder and the mystery of our existence. So allow your awareness to become united within the energy field that resides within your body. And there, you will eventually discover the nature of your organs, the nature of your impulses, the nature of what drives you to become you. And the more the organs learn to help each other, the more the unity can be found within that organism, within that being. That organism can align with the vibration of nature itself, where it requires no effort to exist. So allow yourself, your awareness, to become one with who you are. So that you can be yourself.